Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. That's the Appleton Oak. This is the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight we are taking a look at a pretty new one for us. This is 2022's The Menu, starring Ralph Fiennes and Nicholas Hoult. And I love these guys and everything they do. It seems like Ralph Fiennes has been in like every movie we do lately, so must just be luck, but I'm excited either way.
Well, lucky us, because I had known nothing about this, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see what Ralph has to bring into this film.
About the most that I've seen from this movie is just general chatter on social media about it being really good, but I know nothing about the plot other than it's got Voldemort in it, so pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I know jack about this. Only that majority of you said you got to watch The Menu. So right there already put an expectation in my head.
88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
There we go. So I guess I am coming with an expectation that this should be good because you have recommended it and you have been doing pretty well on your recommendations so far.
Really, how many times could they be wrong?
You know, I guess you're right. That being said, let's go!
Ooh.
That's interesting. Oh, isn't that pretty cool? That's like a little invitation card they just did to us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, there's our
Hey,
guy. There's
Beast.
the war boy.
Babe,
Now, Beast from
please don't
X-Men.
smoke. It'll kill your palate.
And my palate will die happy.
Flavor profiles, it's all super delicate.
Flavor profiles?
It's a thing. Talk to smokers that quit smoking. Food tastes different.
I'm not bothered by the smoking as I am with the use of the term
Thank
flavor
God.
profiles and palate.
Oh, well.
What are they trying to profit?
$12.50 a head, that's how. Go with the flow. Let it be magical.
Who's gonna love this? Betty. It's just a fuck you to accounts.
A bunch of dude bros.
Okay.
Is that the mom
Okay,
from...
so this is an interesting group of people they've collected.
Yeah.
Lillian Bloom. Oh my
Hey,
God.
she's an Ozark.
Who's Lillian Bush?
She basically discovered Slowick.
Oh, ahoy! And I've asked me hard.
Yes!
Okay, so clearly we're dealing with
Okay.
a bunch of foodies. But
Yeah,
I mean, we're
and-
$1,200 a plate.
Yeah, and some celebs, former celebs.
Oyster and a mignonette emulsion
Yuck.
with lemon caviar and an oyster leaf.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's laughably good. No, it's the balance of the products. You need the mouthfeel of the mignonette.
Please don't say mouth.
Guys, thank you. I
believe she's your spirit animal in this movie there, Oak.
can't already with this, dude. I think I'm going to lose it.
Hawthorne, Mr. Ledford and Miss Westervelt.
Sorry, yeah, no, that was something
Somebody else! No! That was my second choice.
Doesn't even know her last name.
It's a done deal now. They might as well just
But
leave.
now they got to take another.
Well, we don't know the whole thing yet. Maybe this has been like a year plan. He left the old flame.
That could
new
be.
flame, right?
Well, he better explain that.
Hawthorne Island comprises 12 acres, forest and pasture. We have the bounty of the sea surrounding us.
Hey, Harvest Carter, me dude! We're starving!
Reached the base camp of Mount Bullshit.
I love this girl. I love her.
We use the meat of dairy cows only, which we age for an astonishing 152 days to relax the protein strand. Please do not touch our proteins, they're immature. This is where we live.
Live here, all of you?
All of us, except Chef.
Weird.
Dinner is typically 4 hours and 25 minutes. Each day ends at well past 2 in the morning, so yes, it's best that we all live here.
You guys ever get burnt out, or?
Chef holds himself to the highest standard, and so do we. Now, who's hungry?
Did she start by saying it was $1,250 a plate?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
He did.
That seems wrong. Seems way more expensive than $12.50 a plate.
Well, I booked the best stuff.
With my name.
9 people?
Hey, what?
You see that?
Was that like a double key?
It's like dual locks on there.
Miss Mills, you will be sitting in Miss Westervelt's seat. I don't need
You could have just said you're
Yeah.
sitting right here.
Thank you.
You didn't have to say.
Well, it's probably got
Oh
a name
wait, there's
tag.
a name tag I think right there. Yeah, toss that aside.
Please do not photograph our dishes.
Here, come on, we can't miss this. Do you make that with a Paco jet? You know, a Paco jet can produce a powderized, snow-like texture.
Cool.
Yeah, I have one.
You really know your stuff, Mr. Ledford.
Oh, we know.
You know my name?
Oh, we like to know everyone who dines with us.
And Chef, is he around here somewhere? I'd
Why
love to
don't
talk
you
with
take your seat?
They're strangely aggressive.
There he is.
There it is. No,
Oh, no.
that's not a
Is he
good
looking
look.
at me?
Interesting.
Oh, they're doing this.
She's the only one who doesn't seem to fit.
Enjoy.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Can you taste the little goat?
Thank you. For the last 2 years, this opportunity has been.
Oh, he snuck one.
Oh,
She caught him.
Yeah.
Here's my work phone. Here is the key to your house in LA. Your
Oh,
apartment.
she's breaking up with him right here?
How's Amanda?
Not good, Reiss. Okay? Me and Amanda are not good. It's not good.
Your fault?
No, it was her fault. She made me text her coworker. Yeah, fucking, of course it's my fault, bro.
Jesus Christ, I want to live inside this thing.
So what is it with this food thing?
You know how people idolize, athletes and musicians and painters and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those people are idiots. What they do, it doesn't matter. They play with inflatable balls and ukuleles and shit. Chefs, they play with the raw materials of life itself. Watched him explain the exact moment a green strawberry is perfectly unripe. I've watched him plate a raw scallop during its last dying contraction. A muscle, it's art on the edge of the abyss, which is where God works too. It's the same.
That was beautifully put, Tyler.
I like the title sequence.
yeah, I love
Yeah,
this.
this is
I like that they're doing that.
interesting.
I still have no idea what the hell this movie's going to be, and it's fantastic.
11 people times $1,250 is $13,750. You are not putting on this dinner for under 15 grand. What?
Welcome to Hawthorne. Over the next few hours, you will ingest fat, salt, sugar, protein, bacteria, fungi. I have to beg of you one thing. Do not eat. Taste. Consider every morsel that you place inside your mouth. Our menu is too precious for that. And on that note, food.
Isn't that the mom from Who's the Boss or something like that?
Something like that.
Guys, help us out on that one. I'm drawing a blank on my
Or
80s.
she was in like As the World Turns, like a soap opera.
Our first course is called the island. Sorry.
Sorry, Chef.
Now, here's what you must remember about this dish. People on this island are not important. The island and the nutrients it provides exist in their most perfect state. What happens inside this room is meaningless compared to what happens outside in nature.
He's just in
Oh,
love.
my God.
Nature is timeless. Enjoy.
This dude has got to be one of the most talented actors.
Oh,
I mean,
God,
he's just every
oh my
role
God.
he gets in.
Are you crying?
Is he crying?
I don't think Chef's mad at me, right?
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know about your existence.
It's half great. It's there in moments. I mean, it's been tweezed to, but the flavors are there. It's very clean. It's.
I like these two.
Yeah. So pitch it to me.
They shoot me in capri pants, and I close my eyes and I fake an orgasm, and then off to South Africa. Okay, can I eat now?
That's what you're going to pitch with 3 streaming services on Monday. I don't think you can go to South Africa with a DUI.
How is he?
You know. Harry.
Thank you.
Is he taking her food?
Yeah, Chef doesn't like that.
So this dude is like the biggest foodie of them all,
But
but
he's
he's violating like
Making
every
all
rule.
these mistakes.
What the heck?
Even today, grain represents 65% of all agriculture. Fruits and vegetables only 6%. Ancient Greek peasants dipped their stale, measly bread in wine for breakfast. And how did Jesus teach us to pray, if not to beg, for our daily bread?
Jesus, this guy.
Staying
Interesting.
away from the carbs.
How are you not going to
It's got to be a bit. Are you fucking serious?
The bread you will not be eating tonight was made from a heritage wheat called Red Fife.
Fiendish. Really?
God, did she hit up the thesaurus before? Like,
Oh, they had to have.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything. I noticed as soon as it came down.
You really shouldn't see that in a restaurant of this quality.
Well, there it is.
these two are, like, at first they were annoying. Now I'm starting to like them.
Yeah.
Trust me, he's telling a story. That's what makes his food so exciting. He's not just a chef, he's a storyteller.
Call me the girl next door, but maybe there are some rules that you should give about, like, I don't know, giving food to people at a restaurant.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's very rustic. It's.
Here is another broken emulsion.
Why did he give her a whole bowl of it just to show her up?
Could we please get a little bread, and some gluten-free for my friend as well?
No.
No, just some music.
I didn't want to pull this card, but you know who we are, right?
I know who you are.
You know, we work with Doug Varick.
No, you work for Mr. Varick.
You know, we all play on the same team, so just flip us a little bread.
These dude bros.
May I?
You don't have to do it. Okay.
You will eat less than you desire and more than you deserve.
Huh, interesting.
What? What is going on? What kind of film are we watching?
What was this?
Did they bring these people here on purpose?
This is great stuff, am I?
Oh, no. Oh, he's going to pay the fiddler.
You haven't touched your food.
Lots more food to come. Don't want to fill up.
That would not be possible. I've precisely designed the portions to account for that, so.
I am perfectly capable of deciding when I eat and what.
Oh, snap! I love this girl. That's maybe his mother who he invites to dinner every night.
Counting in 3, my friends.
Yes. Well, there's the bread you get to have.
There's a 2013 Pinot Noir from Ross Cobb. Rich cherry and tobacco notes and a faint sense of longing and regret.
I swear to God, they wrote this movie just to piss people like me off.
Does look like Claire.
Why do you keep saying that? She doesn't.
Can we not obsess, please?
I love the cast of characters they've brought together here. They're all so different.
Why will you be leaving for?
Associate Development Co-Exec.
Why would that be better than working for me?
Because there's a future there level.
Right.
It's a corporate,
Right.
a different kind of future. Does that make sense? At the corporate level.
Thank God it's all just hypothetical anyway.
Next course is called memory, and that is what it's meant to evoke. When I was growing up, a child in Waterloo, Iowa, Tuesday was taco night. This is my mother. As you can see, she's rather drunk. When I was 7 years old, one Tuesday, my father came home quite drunk. My mother grew angry and screamed at him, at which point he proceeded to wrap a telephone cord around her neck and pull it tight. I finally had to stab him in the thigh with kitchen scissors. Well, I suppose I should have stabbed him in the throat that evening.
Interesting dinner party.
This is the Acclaim's favorite dish here.
House-smoked breast chicken thigh, al pastor, and our own tortillas made with heirloom masa. The images on the tortillas have been made using a laser engraving machine. It's the first time we've used it. Enjoy.
This is where I feel like things are getting funky. Are these going to be personalized?
What are they? Well,
They're restaurants that I reviewed that all closed.
No, the pictures, they're all of ours. Tyler, is that you?
And that's him taking pictures just right now.
Just right now.
Oh, look.
What?
Dumb part, bad script. Fun shoot, though.
Wait, hey guys, what the fuck?
It's all bad stuff.
Is it
Who's
like,
gonna get these?
is it like their
Big
numbers?
statements.
Oh, transfer stuff.
It's all bad on all these shows.
These are tortillas, which contain EcoBright's tax records and other documents showing how your company has created invoices with fake charges.
Oh,
Bunch of fake dude bros.
Well, now this place close by the morning, do you understand?
No, that won't be necessary. Enjoy.
And this is you.
oh,
Who is that woman?
Oh!
It's faked. It's some
Oh my
sort
God.
of
He
can't hurt you. Yeah, a fucking taco that might hold up in court.
Excuse
my
me,
God.
sir.
Margot.
Hi.
You do not send shit back to this kitchen, you child.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Get up and leave, or slap him, or throw something at him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're not going
Miss
anywhere.
Mills. Just looking for the ladies' room.
Right this way.
This movie is so good. Like, what the?
What is this?
Ooh, smoking ruins the palate. He's going to be upset about that.
I'd like to know specifically what it was about the last course that you did not enjoy. I need to know. Why don't you eat? I take my work very seriously and you're not eating. And that wounds me.
Guess I'm just not very hungry.
Who are you?
I'm Margot Mills.
You shouldn't be here tonight.
Please get the out of my way.
Oh, she wasn't a person that was on the list.
Yeah, she wasn't there.
She's not supposed to be there.
Yep.
Did you just have an aha moment, Dave?
Dude,
well, because when when you brought it up, because he said you're not supposed to be here, I didn't think of not the person, but when you said it,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm going to make an
what is
early prediction
happening
here, dude. Somebody's getting eaten tonight.
Something
I did not expect. Person. I
any
think
of
they're
it.
eating somebody. They're going to eat somebody.
The fourth course right now. Watching too much Walking Dead.
Stop that for taco. It's a dialogue.
I did not expect it.
Are they going to
like
put
this
something
at
on
all.
the floor? Yeah, it's just because they did research on all the guests and
Except
everything.
her.
Except her.
Jeremy created the next dish. It's called The Mess. Jeremy's goal, as he wrote in a heartfelt letter, was to work for me here at Hawthorne. He's good, but he's not great. He desperately wants my prestige, my job, my talent.
Oh my God.
He aspires to greatness, but he'll never achieve it. Do you like this life that you dreamed about? And do you want my life? Not my position and my talent, my life.
No, sir.
He's trembling.
Is he going to get 86 here?
He's going to give him the old Gus Fring box cutter treatment.
Why is he's about to cry?
He's going to
Ladies
laid
and
out all that
gentlemen,
plastic.
your fourth course.
Oh, they're shutting the
Sous Chef
curtains?
Jeremy's The Mess.
You see all the blood went on the mom?
It was a shock. I didn't see that coming.
Please.
Bone marrow?
Yeah.
This is what you're paying for.
Is he dead?
Definitely like a squib or like
This is just theater.
What are you talking about, lady?
Yeah, I don't think I could go to a restaurant that would even have that, though.
Tyler, what the hell is going on?
And here we have a biodynamic Cabernet Franc from our friends at Domaine Breton.
Mr. Liebrandt,
We're leaving.
is something wrong?
We're leaving.
There is no boat to leave on.
Then I'll call a helicopter.
That would be very difficult without phone service.
I'll handle this. Just
With which hand will you handle this, left or right?
Oh, no. Don't.
Yep.
Come on.
No.
Look at them. They're all like robots.
No.
Oh! That's...
Please stay seated.
All part of the menu.
All part of the menu. That means he has. Is there more planned?
Oh, yeah.
Well, clearly. I mean, we got like another hour left.
This whole thing is just for our benefit. That's why he texted me. And this is incredible.
Chef Slowick would like to see you in the kitchen.
Who are you?
Margot.
I've served many Margaux. You're not a Margot. This guest list, this entire evening has been painstakingly planned, and you were not a part of that plan. In order to proceed, I have to know where to seat you. With us or with them.
And then you'll let me live?
That you live? No. We're all going to die tonight.
What the hell?
In 15 minutes, that is how long you have to decide. In the meantime, please return to your seat. The next dish is exquisite.
Oh, jeez. What's going to happen next?
What was it? Protein or veg? Protein or veg?
What is up with this dude?
he was supposed to bring the meal.
But does he know the end result? Is what I don't think he does.
I don't think he does.
Well, obviously his personality is just a self-centered douche. But
Yeah, that's
He got
probably
in,
why.
but so the food critic got invited. He must have got invited. He said he was trying to get in forever. This guy's trying to start a food show.
Yep.
And so he wanted to come to this restaurant because he's starting to start a food show.
I'm gonna break the fucking window.
Sound.
Roof.
Please let me help with that irritator.
This chick is killing it. By
Yeah,
the way.
she's crunching it. Just
She's the most terrifying of them all, by the way, so far.
Are there any questions about me or Hawthorne?
Is this bergamot I'm getting, Chef?
Yes, it is.
God.
I think I speak for everybody here when I say that we want to know. What the fuck is this happening, man?
Think of yourselves as ingredients in a degustation concept. But none of this should be a surprise to most of you. Lillian, if I may, knows the damage she has done to so many livelihoods.
All the restaurants
Bad
are closed.
reviews.
You love that I texted you an invitation for this evening. Me yearning for your attendance, my loyal regulars. How many times have you eaten here in the last 5 years?
I don't know, 6 or 7.
I think it's more than that, Dick.
11. Mr. Liebrand, kindly name one dish you ate the last time you were here. One, please.
God. Oh my God, no way.
Cod? It wasn't cod, you donkey.
Yeah. This is great.
And I've been fooled in trying to satisfy people who can never be satisfied. Starting with her. But that's our culture, isn't it? And my restaurant is part of the problem. Doug Verrick is my angel investor. Since Hawthorne is my entire life, I would have to say that Doug Verrick owns me, except now things are a little more complicated, and I own Doug Verrick.
Oh, there he is.
What the
This is like some Hannibal Lecter stuff.
Please just make it stop. Just fucking tell us how to stop this. We'll stop it, okay? Just say a fucking number, man!
Oh, took a header.
When he questioned my menu, request substitutions, despite the fact that there are no substitutions at Hawthorne!
No.
This is fucking insane.
I said, listen.
So they're going to be like,
just going to drown
You
him.
hear? Under he goes. Ah. Do you hear that silence? Listen, can you hear it? I'm free.
Time's up, Miss Mills.
Oh no.
Does Chef have some sort of messed up moral code where she wasn't supposed to be there, so he's going to give her some crazy option? Like,
You were right. I
Placate
shouldn't
him.
be here.
You belong here. With your own breed. You thought I couldn't tell? Oh, I know a fellow service industry worker when I see one. Mr. Liebrand. How do you know him?
Well, I think you know.
No, I don't.
Is she the one in the pancake or the tortilla?
Picture?
Oh. She's
Yeah.
that kind of service worker.
What rattled me is that he told me to tell him that he was a good man and that I was his daughter and that he loved me and I loved him.
So he's a romantic. Do you enjoy providing your services?
I used to.
I haven't desired to cook for someone in ages, and one does miss that feeling. Ladies and gentlemen, for our next
come on.
course, let us take the evening air.
Mom's just grabbing another bottle.
Yep.
Our next course will be presented by sous chef Catherine Keller.
3 years ago, Julian Slowick tried to f me. A week later, he tried again. And again, I refused. But he didn't fire me and refused to look me in the eye or speak directly to me for 8 months because he's the star. Our next course is called Man's Folly.
That is definitely a cult.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh!
Was it?
I think it was. Yep. That was the nether region.
Oh, she said it was the man's something.
Folly.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's his leg.
Oh, it's just the leg.
It's his leg.
I thought it was. The gentleman sausage.
You'll be given a 45-second head start, at which point members of my staff will try and catch you. If they do catch you, okay. 45 seconds starts now.
Hold it.
What?
Sorry.
You know I'm awful.
Send for help first thing.
I'll send for
Look
help.
at Nicholas isn't even moving.
No.
You too. Leave you to it.
What is...
Care to join me inside? It's getting chilly.
Go.
So, like, remember, so that one couple has been there 11 times in this. Obviously,
this
never
never
happened before. Now,
Well,
all
no,
of a
because he
sudden-
was planning.
Yeah, they finally snapped.
Yeah, he snapped, and ending it all tonight.
This is fantastic.
There was a time that would have meant a lot to me, Miss Bloom.
No?
Oh, wait. She's trying to fight it.
It's the emoji for me.
Umaboshi. Umaboshi.
It's the emoji.
It's they all got so cynical because nobody's like giving them compliments like this when they eat anymore. They're always being so like nonchalant eating it. So that's what's got them all to snap.
Yeah.
That's why he said, I don't enjoy anyone I cook for anymore
Yeah.
because there's no enjoyment out of it.
Because everyone's a critic.
Yes.
Yep.
You know my husband.
Well.
He's yelling the whole time he runs.
Yeah.
Right.
You can tell us. Are we all really dying tonight?
What doesn't work?
The menu.
Why not?
It needs an ending that ties everything together conceptually. Dying was my pitch, actually. Super proud of it.
Uh-oh, he got a cramp.
Ahead of me. Oh, he almost made
Oh,
it.
there goes the boat.
A special bite for the last guest to be caught. A little play on the passard egg with creme fraiche.
Oh
and
my
maple.
god. Ooh, creme fraiche.
My name is not Margot. It's Erin. Party's over. Here.
I'm sorry. I'm a fucking failure.
I've been stealing money from you.
I wrote a negative recommendation to Sony.
I know you CC'd me on it.
You. Tell me why you're here.
I wanted to experience your food, chef.
And what were you told?
You told me it'd be the greatest menu ever created.
Right, and?
That everyone would die.
Everyone would die.
He knew.
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
What happened to her? Your date.
Broke up with me, chef.
Oh.
So you brought Margot. Why?
That's just because you don't offer scenes for one.
So you hired her knowing she'd die.
Who goes to a restaurant knowing they're gonna die though?
This dude?
Cooks belong in the kitchen. Elsa has it. It's a chef's jacket. You look wonderful. Doesn't he look wonderful, Margot? Personalize the jacket. Now, cook. You're a cook.
Oh, I don't know if I can cook here.
Cook.
Now?
Cook.
Maybe he doesn't know how to cook. He's just always watched the shows.
Oh, he's a phony, maybe.
Oh, he probably just watches shows.
That's why he was bringing all that up.
Leeks.
Get the cook some leeks. Leeks. Shallots for the great foodie. Now gather around. We must learn from Tyler. A new dicing method of which we have been woefully ignorant. What next?
I think it's done, chef.
You think it's done? You think? Maybe you want to jam it into the Paco jet.
Oh my god.
It's like raw.
Wow. Wow. It's actually quite bad.
Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, they're even going to give us Tyler bullshit.
Utter
Oh,
lack
this is
of
genius.
cohesion.
Genius.
Come here, son.
Did he just tell him to meet
I
Mr.
think
Mayhem himself?
Yeah, self-deletion, I think.
There's only one more savory course left in our menu. That means we must prepare for dessert. Do you see a barrel?
No, I do not.
Neither do I. That is because my negligent colleague Elsa forgot to assign someone to bring it.
Chef, perhaps one of us should...
Margot is now one of us, Elsa. Go. Go.
Smokehouse with all the protein. Oh, look at all those steaks. I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
Yep, that's about what I thought.
Sir, Mr. Slowick, look, I just wanted to say because,
Do you want to know why you're being punished? I saw the film Calling Dr. Sunshine. I did not enjoy it.
Sorry?
It was a Sunday, my one day off in months.
So that's why?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I didn't direct it, I just acted in it.
The memory of your face in that film, seeing you again now, haunts me.
And what about her?
What school did you go to? Student loans? I'm sorry, you're dying.
That was quick.
Wait,
she went to Brown and her parents paid for it, so she's very privileged. So.
Oh.
I mean, they left. He's been planning this whole thing to a T. Why would he? That was placed there. Had to be.
Oh, who's
Well,
that
I mean,
now?
Everybody's watching.
That's interesting.
Oh, that's
his house.
That's exactly like the kitchen they're using.
No one is allowed inside Chef's house. You've been a nuisance since you have arrived.
Why would you die for him?
Not replace me.
Trust me, I have no...
Whoa. Oh, great. Come on, Aaron.
Oh, there's
Got her
the
with
Paco jet.
He didn't tell me about the barrel.
That will do it.
He didn't tell me about the barrel. He was giving it. See, that's what I'm saying. He's giving her a chance.
Giving her a chance. Or he legit did want to replace her with Aaron.
There's that
Maybe,
too.
maybe he always has a turnover.
Somebody else. Yeah.
Maybe there's always a turnover.
By the way, she was the MVP for me of this.
Yeah, she was
film.
great.
She was the most intensified, creepiest one. Oh, what do we got?
What are we gonna see in here?
Is that just a cemented room?
Yeah, very quaint.
By Lillian Bloom.
Oh, okay, so you did have a family. There's the
That's
investor.
the investor, yeah.
Oh, he looks happy in the picture.
The investor does.
Hamburger
Hamburger
House,
House.
87.
What's with the burger and...
Oh my God.
Happy birthday,
Wow.
dear bride.
Oh my God.
So there's a way out.
It's the barrel.
I am a monster, was a monster, but tonight everything I'm doing is pure pain, almost gone. I can carry a cast iron from a hot oven to your table with no protection. Right?
She got the call out.
You see, you found our radio. Clear the dining room immediately.
No way this...
This can't be.
There's no way they get out of this.
You'll be tempted to ask him for help. Ask yourselves two things. One, if you really want to be responsible for the death of an innocent man. And two, ask yourselves this entire evening, why didn't you all try harder to fight back? Honestly, you probably could have.
I got a report of disturbance. A violent one. Did anybody here call in a distress over the shortwave tonight?
We're not in the habit of serving our guests shortwave radios with their meals.
You guys can say yes.
No, he can tell they're all really
look at 'em.
stressed.
Ah, wow. I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
Would you like his autograph?
I don't want to bother you.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's going to write help on the autograph.
My wife and I, we love that, what's it called? The one where you play the surgeon.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Sorry again for bothering you folks. I'll be leaving now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, he's done.
Just keep walking, man.
Just keep, don't stop.
Hands on your head. Everyone, now.
No. You're joking.
Help us! Yes, you're okay. What?
Hey, crazy. Back in your chair now. Everyone, do not speak. On your knees with your hands over your head now. No one move.
Look, the cook, this is not going to end the way we think.
No,
it's
he
gonna
did
end.
that on purpose. He did that on purpose, knowing that he would help us or some kind of help.
No.
He's in on it. All part of the show. Awesome.
Wow.
What a twist.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you.
Oh, this is so good.
You've betrayed our sacred bond of trust. I was wrong. You're an eater. You're a taker.
He wanted a reason. You were right, Dave. I think he had some kind of weird moral thing that he couldn't take her out without
a reason.
How are you not bum rushing? Like,
There's a lot of kitchen staff. There.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Well, you're just gonna sit there and take it, Dave? I don't think so.
No, probably not.
No, not when you know what's coming. I'm going down swinging.
I don't like your food, and I would like to send it back.
Is he holding him?
Is that going to break him?
Yeah, he's going to have a meltdown.
No, he can't finish.
He can't finish it if she sends it back.
If she's not satisfied.
Yeah.
Right?
What about my food is not to your liking?
You've taken the joy out of eating. Every dish you've served tonight has been some intellectual exercise rather than something you want to sit and enjoy. When I eat your food, it tastes like it was made with no love.
Everyone knows love is the most important ingredient.
Even your hot dishes are cold. Your single purpose on this earth is to serve people food that they might actually like, and you have failed. I'm still fucking hungry.
How hungry?
Starved.
What are you hungry for?
What do you have?
Everything.
Do you have burgers?
You know what I'd really like?
So, because she
Tell
saw
me.
that picture?
A cheeseburger.
Yep. Just like he used to cook.
Well, I'll make you a very good, very traditional cheeseburger.
I don't think you can.
I'll make you feel as if you're eating the first cheeseburger you ever ate.
Show me.
How do you like it?
Medium. How much will that set me back?
$9.95.
Yes, chef.
Is the fryer still on?
Yes, chef.
Crinkle cut or julienne?
Crinkle cut. Oh, smash burger too.
No,
Yeah.
it's not exactly that bad. But
Is it going to be
That
a
is a
double?
smash burger.
it's not as flat as or as thin as you do it, where you can read through it.
I mean, it's to the cook's liking, Andrew. She just gave him a purpose because remember,
Oh God,
he was telling us earlier he lost that feeling.
He's
he
enjoying
just
it.
smiling because that's the
what I
first
was
time
just
he
saying.
smiled.
Yeah, he
almost
was
whole movie, right?
He was smiling
Look at-
in
look
the
at- look at-
picture when he was
yes.
doing it.
See, that's
Look
what
at
I
he's
was
getting it
just
again.
saying.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
She gave him a purpose again.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was telling us that he was not satisfied.
Look at that.
Oh, greasy
The
double
cheese!
cheeseburger.
Oh, he got the cheese skirt. Yeah.
Look at all the chefs.
Oh, I
watching.
did not even until you said it. I'm like, what is this? I thought he was being like pretentious at her.
He was at first. That's why
Yep.
she said, "I want a traditional
Yep.
cheeseburger."
And now he's remembering when he was last
see,
happy
now he's got a
cooking.
smile.
Smiling.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he's trying to fight it. Oh,
Look at those crinkle cuts.
Oh,
Is that on a, like it looks like almost like a paper plate. I know with the edges.
yeah.
She's gonna love it, but does she have to say that it's
I don't
bad?
know.
Oh, she's gonna love it.
She wants
because
him
that's remember that's
enjoy
what
it.
he was still missing was a droid. Remember how it
Yep.
almost broke his other chef
Yep.
when they said how good the food was when it was just the girls, just the women sitting there.
Now that is a cheeseburger.
That is a cheeseburger.
Oh, God, he's so good.
Voldemort.
Unfortunately, I think my eyes were a little bigger than my stomach.
No, but is that a
No.
thing of pride? Like when somebody
Can I
can't
get
even
the
finish
rest,
your
guy?
meal?
Can you get the rest to go? No.
One moment, please. One cheeseburger to go, and a gift bag. Thank you for dining at Hawthorne.
You're free to go.
Oh my God, is she really free?
Just a wrinkled up 10.
Yeah.
She's free?
Yeah, she completed the meal. Her part.
Mom's passed out in the back.
Everyone's just accepting their fate here.
So maybe.
Oh, no. It's on the magazine.
I told you you weren't leaving.
You represent the ruin of my art. And now you get to be part of it.
They're just gonna set the place ablaze.
Yeah, they're gonna burn it.
Oh, is it graham crackers?
S'mores. So,
No, that's-
Oh, what?
Not.
No, the whole thing is gonna be a design.
Is that a bunch of marshmallows right there?
Marshmallow vest.
Oh no! It is gonna go up in
They're
flames.
gonna roast them.
Oh my God!
Little hats.
It's the chocolate hat.
The s'more, the most offensive assault on the human palate ever contrived.
Well, that's,
Hey, come on, that.
We must embrace the flame.
oh, he's just grabbing it.
We must be cleansed. We can be subsumed.
Thank you.
I love you all.
They're like all into it.
Customers
So
Seth restaurant.
She's gonna have her burger.
Hey, world-class chef making you an awesome burger just before you go out.
4 slices of cheese.
And it had a cheese skirt.
Well, there's
God damn. What an interesting film. Wow. Good Lord.
All right, guys. Well,
keep that.
There was.
You got to keep that good Lord in there.
2022's the menu,
Ooh,
and it did not disappoint. I had some preconceived notions coming in. I mean, right off the bat, with kind of the way things seem to be presented, I'm immediately thinking, okay, we got like some Hannibal Lecter stuff going on. They're going to start serving the people, and everybody's going to be in on it or whatever. And then I thought maybe Nick's character maybe brought her there, and they were going to eat her. I was maybe thinking, but I'm glad I was very much surprised by how everything went down. I mean, what an absolute just masterclass in acting and owning the room, and all those things aside from just how good the movie was. What an original well, I guess it's sort of an original story, right? We've seen maybe things similar to this, but where the rich guy invites everybody to the house and it turns out, oh, you're all actually on the menu. We've seen stuff's kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
You haven't? Seriously? You've never heard of the concept?
This movie is wildly unique.
Yeah, but
we've all seen this story play out.
Well,
hey, glass
concept is what you're
the
going
concept,
for.
because like immediately, what did I say? Like 10 minutes in, they're going to start eating people. Well,
Glass
maybe
onion.
not.
The rich
10
guy
minutes.
brought all his friends to an island. What could go wrong?
Exactly. But
there
anyhow,
wasn't a rich guy that did. I mean, he funded it.
yeah,
Sorry,
but not to get too far, into the weeds here. An outstanding movie. A lot of fun. I mean, a movie where you're simultaneously grossed out, yet laughing, yet totally in shock. I mean, a range of emotions, just as original as the food that was being served. And it was a lot of fun. There was a lot
of the bullshit.
There was a lot of weird things there. Like at the end, how all the guests just accepted their fates. And I know we talked about it a few times in here about how, nobody really fought back, nobody tried. And when they did, it was, one at a time. And, one person would get stopped, guy got his finger cut off, and just a complete bizarre turn of events. But, I think it plays into how certain people will react around like an authority figure of sorts, or where you feel like you're kind of trapped. And they had all the wait staff there, and you had the chef being very in people's face and very authoritative. So in the end, it's like it's like they just got worn down and accepted their fate, and it was really good. Ralph Fiennes, what more can you say about this guy? He's been in so many of our movies we've done lately and just does not disappoint. Nicholas Hoult was absolutely amazing in it. He's another guy who gets a ton of work, and deservedly so. So I had just a lot of fun. Is this my board of truth
That's
answer?
your bird. That's your bird.
This one was.
That's the bird.
This one was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and this is one I definitely want to watch again. So for me, I'm going 4.5 out of 5 answers for the menu. Really original and a lot of fun. And what more can you say? It was a blast.
It was a lot of fun. It was interesting and how they all got there. How like he had been corresponding with Tyler for 8 months about it, and he even knew about it, which fed to our like, why is he not caring as like this person shot himself? And he's like, what'd you guys get? What'd you get? And then he's like looking in there as all the women are eating, as the other ones are trying to run to get away. Hong Cho, if that's how I pronounce her last name,
Chow, maybe
Chow. I'm sorry, but Elsa, that was, yes, very creepy, very emotionless, so that was fun to watch her.
The most intimidating character of the bunch.
And then I always love John Leguizamo, no matter what he's in. He's always making me laugh, and I was so sad to see him go, but I love the way he played the movie star as it's put on right here, just being a full-on jerk, a self-centered ego, and he's even like, I didn't direct the movie, I just acted in it. And so like because his one day off, he got mad about him.
Needed some work.
But then obviously nice to see Judith Light again from Who's the Boss. That was a lot of fun. And One Life to Live, as Diamond Dave stated down there. So for me, it was a lot of fun. I really had fun with the guys with this. I'm going to give it a 4.25. But I love how it kept me guessing to the end.
So, for those of you who go way back with Bad Medicine, and I'm talking way back, you would have heard me tell a little story about how I dated a girl who was a wine sales rep, and I got dragged to a few wine tastings.
One of the 136
like
subscribers.
Notes and hints and palette drove me absolutely insane, and I was the guy there. I would say relatively uncultured or untraveled at the time, just looking for a Bud Light,
just like now,
or a vodka cranberry. And I looked around, and all I thought is, holy shit, is this pretentious? This is not how people talk in real life. This is swirling and sniffing. Now, as I get older, and you broaden your friendship base.
You get culture. You get culture.
No, I'm still not going to say that. But I understand that some people legitimately enjoy wine. They enjoy drinking it. They enjoy learning about it. And so I've become a little bit less, judgmental. This movie gave me a little bit of PTSD with hints and notes and, what do you say, sorrow and regret or something like that.
That was one of them, yeah. That was great.
And and that's why the who was her character, Margot? What did her name end up really being at the end?
Her name was Erin.
Margot.
Yeah.
Like
But
right
Anya
off the bat,
Taylor-Joy
like
crushed it.
She was. I'm like, that's totally me.
She was in Fury Road, I think.
And then, look, not on my own dime, but I have through work, I have had a chance to travel all across the world, and I've eaten at very, very fancy restaurants, multiple hundreds of dollars per individual restaurant.
Brown rice and hamburger and
no. And I got to be honest with you, I give two shits less if it's there or Taco Bell. I don't care. I don't. I mean, we're talking. That's just me. And so, watching like how pretentious some of these people are with their food. And again, I never want to come across like too much of an asshole, because I understand that people do enjoy food, enjoy cooking. I mean, we've had Answers cooking. It's like, I'm like, oh God, it's so good. So it's like, because look, I'm a chicken and rice and beef, whatever. I'm the most bland cook ever. I'm the easiest person to please. And like,
he just discovered salt.
My mom was a sweetheart, but not a very good cook. So like the answer, I'm like, oh my God. But there's a point where enjoying food and being pretentious, like there's a line that was crossed. And to me, Chef Slowick and Mason Quinn brought it up. I mean, how brilliant of an actor is Ralph Fienes? But like people being that pretentious with food, and just like it does take the joy out of it. Like when we saw the food critic Lillian, like, oh, it's got this and this.
Don't eat.
Don't taste. Like the food critic, like Lillian, just being like, oh, this and this is that. Is the emulsify broken? It's like I hear people talk like I
kept
just
giving her
I
a
can't,
bigger one.
I can't. I'm probably gonna get roasted in the comments on this and do, oh, some people are foodies and that's what they enjoy. Look, I enjoy good food too. I really do. But there becomes a point where it's like you become pretentious about food, and it's really interesting that at the end, dude just wanted to cook this cheeseburger and have people like legitimately enjoy it. And I think like, you know, I think it's kind of representative of like that. Like we're always looking for this and this and this in life instead of just like enjoying it, you know? Like we pick apart, nitpick, and yada, yada, yada. It's like when you're in the food, I think was just kind of an interesting metaphor. I mean, like you cook somebody a burger, a little kid, they're like, oh my God, this is so good. Is that not as enjoyable as a cook as handing an adult somebody and being like, oh, this dances on my palate and I can feel the minty breeze run across the back of my mouth, and it's like,
should have a scroll.
Shut the fuck up.
We should have a scroll underneath us that this opinion does not go to all bad medicine.
No, look, I know.
Guy probably watches football highlights for 4 hours on Sunday.
I'm telling you, this movie, because look, when you're on like both sides of it, like, look, I was totally the meathead at these wine tastings, didn't fit in. People look at you like you. It's one thing, you know, if I went to one now and had a suit on and shit and was like, could somebody just please give me a fucking Bud Light, you know? I totally would. I want somebody to invite me to a wine tasting.
Schlitzes.
Be like, thank you. Can I get a Coors Light in a bottle? Can is fine. Just make sure my mountains are blue when it's cold. I give a fuck. Okay. So this movie gives. I'm not kidding. This movie strikes like PTSD from when I was young and feeling like I was judged. You know. I'm just. I don't know. I'll take. You give me this restaurant right here. First off, it's not $1,250 a plate. I know I beat that dead horse beginning, but you don't go to a private restaurant like this for $12.50 a plate. There's
add a
lot
zero,
more.
maybe.
You maybe add a zero. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm like I said. I don't. Oh, you don't know what it's like. I do know what it's like, and I'm not. This is by no point bragging. That's why I said in the beginning. Like I've been to the fanciest restaurants that other people have paid for. Like you go, you know, you over in Spain, and some owner of some company that's a multi-millionaire. We're gonna go eat at this restaurant. And you're like, like everybody's looking at you. The point is that
there it is.
Sorry. Point is that foodies can be assholes. I think the director was like, you know what? Let's make a movie about foodies being assholes. No, but Lillian and Tyler's character was great. Completely oblivious to what was going on. Came out very early that he was an asshole. It was interesting. He knew he was going to die. I don't know, man. You guys know normally I've got some good lessons I can try to pull out of movies and stuff like that.
I think you're being blinded by your
hatred.
my
wine tasting PTSD has caused me to have a skewed reaction of this movie. It's just, I don't know. Just say it tastes good. Notes and palates and hints of oak and autumn winds. Fuck off, Dave.
Aren't you going to give it a rating?
What's your score?
Or do you need a minute?
So lost.
Is your score PTSD?
We'll let him get his score.
All right, there
the movie was great.
Hey, all right, you matches me.
The movie was great. The acting was brilliant.
That's what we had to get to.
The movie was
a wrap around.
The movie was great.
4.5.
Go ahead, Dave.
It's a long way around.
Go ahead.
So
scenic route.
I usually like to bounce around and all this stuff. So I'll start with this what I perceive as a nice little setup here for us. The setup was all foodies, and everybody in here was absolutely miserable with something. They laid that foundation out very, very nicely, I thought. And I'm with that. What kind of obviously made it obvious, right? Was the taco shells. I mean, they were giving us conversation of little tidbits here and little tidbits there. The older couple, right? Something was just off there. You could tell the dude didn't give a shit about anything. Tyler, he was, without knowing at first what kind of services she was providing, or he didn't even know she was providing a service. He was self-centered, only wanted the attention of Chef. And then, the three bros doing a little fraud here and there.
Guys were great.
And the list goes on, right? You guys saw the movie there. But when he started saying memory, Chef, I was just like, okay, what's gonna go on here? And then we got a memory. We got a memory, all right. So I thought
Etched
that
in the tortilla
was interesting as well.
Oh, lasered into it.
Just the overall.
Dave can't read his chicken.
You know, I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to write. It's just not working.
I'm over here just melting down.
Yeah, Dave's melting down. Essentially, here too, with the ending, I'll just go right to the ending of this instead of just going through my list. With the obsession of his chef, that is, with the way he wanted to bring basically, I can't remember word for word what he was saying, but basically wanted to bring joy back to the eating experience, the tasting experience. I'll say, not eating.
Yeah, the idea of serving
tasting.
somebody food and they enjoy it.
And they enjoy it. Like, that was the key to unlock her freedom, which I thought was crazy. I didn't understand why that picture was there until she said cheeseburger.
Yep.
Which, again, crazy on how they.
Well, because
that was the wraparound
all
for
the
that.
big smile he had doing. He's like sitting there, like going like this with it.
Well, and I thought it was great too because he was setting up his how he was miserable. But I didn't think we were going to come back to it. I thought it was just everyone's done and that's how the sad story's going to end. But I just thought it was genius how they all tied that back. And then when we were kind of nitpicking at it, I thought she was going to play this mental game with him. Like, he can't finish this menu or go on with this thing.
I was kind of in that too. Like, whoa, wait, you can't finish the night.
And then when she, now this is where I'm going to ask everyone here and you this question, because I think it's subjective and subjective to cooks maybe. So if there is cooks watching this, I would love to know.
Chefs,
cooks. No, cooks and chefs. I want cooks and chefs in this because everyone, and whoever cooks at home, by the way, with her saying, doing that one bite, showing the joy, right? And then he was all tickled with joy.
Happy.
And then she comes, I want a doggy bag, or I'm full.
Yeah.
I want a doggy bag. And then he's just like hit a brick wall, emotionless, and it's just like sad, right? So the question that I have for anyone who enjoys cooking and presenting to friends, family, whatever it may be, at a restaurant, whatever, is it insulting that if someone were to just have a couple bites, enjoy it, and be, I need to take it to go? Because I feel like that could be an insult to some that, wait a minute, you just got here, you just told me you were starving, and you just had 2 bites, and you want it to go
I would
now?
say it is, but I always see clean plates when I present food, so.
That's why.
But all kidding aside, I don't know.
My take on that whole thing, and I've been to a lot of restaurants where they pride themselves on these giant portions, where if you finish it, it's like, wow, you finished it, you're gonna need a to-go box for that. When you go to a lot of these like super fancy restaurants, they're rarely overfeeding you. That's why he said, oh, you won't, in the beginning he's talking about, you won't be full. We've measured this out precisely. When you go to these ultra fancy restaurants, first, second, third course, nobody's like, give me a styrofoam to-go box. And I felt like his joy that he got when they showed him with the cheeseburger, those are the kind of places. You go to TGI Fridays, and you get a to-go box. Yeah. You go to some super fancy restaurant and they bring you some little piece of shit on a plate, and then another little piece of shit on a plate, and then your main course piece of shit on a plate that's this big. You finish it, you didn't even want to be there, but you were because it was a fancy place to be, and you go home still hungry, no box. For me, the to-go box took him back to the time where he was making cheeseburgers, giving you too many fucking fries.
People appreciate
food. You go home, you reheat the food, whether it's shitty or not, and you get round 2 of the food that somebody made you. It just clicked to me. I won't go back to my old thing. It's almost like this lesson, like what he found passionate and what he found joy in, when it became a work and when it became like too much for him, the joy was gone from it. Like this was his passion, was cooking and whatever. And when it turned into this like hoity-toity, like this and this, that took the passion out of it. And I think sometimes there's things that we get like passionate about in life, and it can be anything. And if it either becomes too much work, or if the people that are around, look, there's articles all over YouTube about how rich people are ruining all sorts of stuff. Colorado, the whole state, Montana, the entire Wyoming. The entire show Yellowstone is about rich people ruining the state of Montana. And I felt like this is what he was saying. It's like, this is a simple passion that I've had for a long time, and I want to be successful with something I'm passionate about. And here came pretentious people, and they sucked the passion out of something that I loved. And I think that happens to a lot.
And so then it's one day of trying to get joy out of life because he's not at the restaurant. Because when he watches the movie, it's so
like he brought up that's why that okay. Thank you, Answer always lobs me a softball in our reviews and throws like how brilliant was that part? Like, why are you here? Because
I didn't like your face.
Because I had one day off and your movie sucked.
He went and got the actor of a movie that ruined his one day.
It was one day off.
Oh my God, that was a really good point.
But I was going to say we can get to your rating.
Well, no, I want. Did you?
What do you think about
did.
the food with the
insult
boxes
question
and stuff?
Oh,
it's going to vary. It's going to vary per person, but
Ralph Fiennes' facial expressions were so good that he just made a little, crease with his cheek or, whatever, and you kind of got the idea where he was getting at. I think she was happy that she wanted to take the food to go and not sending it back, B, not just leaving it, that she wanted to take it with her. So I think that gave him joy.
I think that's what gave him joy as well.
And that's why she got the free pass to go back home.
Because he said, remember, you would just be fulfilled. Nobody would be full. And she said, well, this is too much food. I am full. So then that's why he was let her go. I love this face. So when he's like making the burger, and he's like kind of smirking, kind of going down. Oh my God,
so good. He is so
it's mesmerizing.
He is one of those actors. He's up there with your Harrison Fords, your Tom Hanks, where like if he's in a movie, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, even if he's the Dark Lord.
So the other thing I want to highlight too is the criticisms in the beginning, where we were still kind of being presented the story and still had no idea what was going to go on. Each one, they were highlighting that like crazy, and it happens everywhere. I'm guilty sometimes of it too, where we go somewhere and I'm had this expectation at a restaurant and I get something, I'm just, well, that's not bad, or yep, didn't like that, or yep, I loved it. And they did a great job of having everyone having something to say about the food and being critical, which he also highlighted. Chef highlighted in here too. My MVP, Elsa. I hope I don't pronounce your name wrong. Hong Chao. Otherwise, Elsa, my MVP. Very intimidating.
Just awesome.
The only character to me that was very intimidating. I mean, don't get me wrong. Chef Ralph was fantastic as well.
When he did that clap.
Oh, the claps and everything. I thought everyone in this did great. The story was compelling. My gripe. Not one person wanted to fight for their life. Not one.
They kind of did when they ran.
Yeah.
45 seconds.
Okay, so that because they gave him an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
But now we're in the last final moments of your life. I would expect at least, it's okay if some accept their fate, but not one person.
Okay, but it's interesting that you brought that up, and I didn't think about this in the movie. Maybe this menu was planned. Everybody was there because he knew these are the type of people that wouldn't. Tyler's character was obsessed with the chef. You had Lillian and Ted. Ted, as he called him out, was just like her errand boy. They weren't going to fight back. They were going to whatever. John Leguizamo was an older actor. You had the old guy, and then you had the three, for lack of a better term,
bros.
The frat bro, yuppie type guys who they might like do, well, I'll kick your ass, bro, but we really know they're not going to do shit because that's how it always is. Maybe everybody being picked very specifically was for that. Like, look, these are not fight back type.
And they
people.
all did accept their fate at the end with the s'mores. They were like ready for it. They were saying thank you.
Nobody was fighting back. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, they weren't putting them on. They were getting it put on.
Yeah, nobody was like
no
fighting
one
back.
But then they also showed the three guys with butcher knives, so they weren't going to run to that either.
I mean, look, I'm going to try to run if somebody's got here. Fight the guy with the butcher knife, or we're going to set you on fire. You know what? I'm going to take my chances with the guy with the butcher knife.
That's really my only gripe. So because of that, my score is a 4.4. And down here, if you can't see it, which I don't think you can, I like s'mores.
Oh, you like s'mores?
I like s'mores.
Yeah, I want some more.
Overall, very enjoyable. Yep. Very enjoyable film.
This movie. This is 1000% a watch another time movie.
Well, this This watch along was definitely made with love, right, guys?
Taste. Don't eat, just taste.
So, of course, for Diamond Dave, that's Appleton Oak. That, of course, is Mason Quinn, and I am, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.